Ace, what's your relationship like with the X-Men, the characters, the history behind X-Men as well? Just really interested to know.
Ooh, history behind X-Men. Well,
you can go into any of the realms that I've sort of offered.
Right, so the first time I ever encountered X-Men was the cartoon show back in the 90s. Banging show. I've been on an X-Men kick lately. Like, so I've been obviously rewatching the films.
Mm-hmm.
And
do you want to tell us what you've been watching?
So the original X-Men, I cannot remember the subtitles for them.
Just X-Men 1, 2, 3 is fine.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. I think the first one came out in 2001.
Isn't it called The Last Stand?
That's the
X-Men 3.
That's X-Men 3, and just kind of like reliving my childhood in that sense, and then like seeing Hugh Jackman, Halle Berry.
Do you think those castings from then have translated well to now? Like you could still watch those films and feel the film.
Yeah, for sure. I would say obviously because I think it's one of the earlier movies that really tried doing CGI and that stuff. So it might look a little bit shoddy, but for with the context of it being like nostalgia and whatnot, definitely easy to go back into and kind of like seeing all those characters kind of like become.
Jean was super dark. It was lit.
From towards the back end of the second film into the third,
yeah,
super dark.
Like her arc, because obviously she became Phoenix in the character, the arc of that story, and Phoenix itself is kind of thing. I want to say like a cosmic entity or like a god.
It is,
I think that those type of characters are so hard to depict on screen because you can easily get lost in the fact that this character's so overpowering and so strong, and it's like, am I still invested in this? Because when I feel as though sometimes when characters are too powerful, it's a bit like, well, how do you get defeated, or where do we find?
But even the way she lost was mad with the whole Wolverine like losing.
That was really powerful.
Like part of his skins and stuff.
That was really powerful. Yeah,
it made sense. Do you know what I mean?
Like, I think the difficulty with those characters, how do you make them relatable as well?
Yeah,
because it's one thing having a villain that's overpowered, that's hard to overcome. If people can't relate to that villain in any kind of way, it's not as interesting.
She was in a love triangle. What do you mean?
True.
You're the one that will write a rom-com.
Nah. First of all, Scott's a pussy.
Scott Summers, aka Cyclops.
Yeah.
Cyclops.
Why? Because he's insecure in himself.
He was definitely insecure.
100% had insecure.
Okay. To give him a little bit of slack.
What do you mean?
Logan was moving to his girl. Everyone could be shook.
Then kill him.
Everyone is shook. If Logan is moving to your girl,
then.
you're like going.
Exactly.
Man said take off your glasses.
Take off the good frames and just dead him.
The same man who was able to hug Jean while he was disintegrating at the same time. He's not touching Logan. Logan will slump him.
Then find it off somebody else. Go over it.
Yeah, find a new girl, because obviously, like, you can't keep her.
And by the way, when Logan was on like the table, she was looking at his body.
Yeah, she was all over him,
she was
drooling.
She was like, oh, right, look at this.
Yeah, granted.
And he still kept her.
It was a wrap up from since then.
And he still kept her.
It was a wrap up since then.
She belongs to the streets.
Yeah.
Whoa.
She's a woman in love.
Yeah, that's fine.
With who?
With both of them.
Yeah, you can have two people.
At the same
Yeah,
time.
you can, easy.
See, the sluts are talking. You can have two people at the same time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we got him.
Not that I'm speaking for myself.
That was perfect.
And I feel like that's going to be a well, thank you.
Yeah. For a social cut.
You know what though? Like,
death for a social cut.
You know what though? Like, I think you're right though. Yeah, I think like when you get like comic book love triangles or like people that like, do you know what? Yeah, let's talk about the best love interest in the comic book. So you like, because like for example, Black Widow and Hulk.
Oh,
to
it
me
made
no
sense.
sense.
That was Joss Whedon.
The sun's rising. What did she say?
The sun
is setting. What is it?
The sun's setting real low.
Shut up.
Yeah, that was Joss Whedon's fault. That was Joss Whedon's fault, and they doubled back on it after because they knew it didn't make sense. Yeah. Because do you know what? Do you know why I say this as well? In Winter Soldier, the dynamic between Black Widow and Captain America was spicy.
Made so much sense.
Made so much sense. It made sense, bro.
And she was flirting with him best.
Yeah, but I don't think she's a character. I feel like she's an asexual character to me. Like, she shouldn't be with anyone.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that should have. I'm not saying it should have been just them two for the rest of the MCU Phase 1, 3, 4. But I'm saying like it would have been nice to see them explore it a bit more without necessarily. Would you like to see that?
Yeah.
That would be an 18+. She'd like to see Captain America and Black Widow.
It'll break the bed, fam. She'll be doing all those like flips and little like
She's Russian.
He would be throwing a shield and she'll be catching it.
You don't think Captain America only does one position in it? Black Widow will finish him.
Wait, what did,
Yeah,
what
he's
did you
from
just say?
the 20s. He's literally from the 20s. Like he's not spicy.
Yeah, man.
Also, I'm pretty sure he's a virgin.
30s.
He might be, you know.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Deeper, bro. He was a scrawny kid. Yeah, all that jazz, blah blah blah, and then he obviously took the serum.
Sorry, just to interrupt you. Our producer just walked into the
Just walked
studio.
in. Okay,
Walked
just
in,
want to say, guys. Yeah.
45 minutes late.
Uh,
Just to check the time. Yeah, after a quiet night.
Yep. Yeah.
Back to you, Hus. Sorry to interrupt you, brother.
What was I saying?
You were talking about him being a
One
virgin.
Virgin.
Like a virgin.
Yeah, and then he had the serum. He got hench, and then he spent all his time beefing the
Hydra.
Jason's boys.
Yeah.
And then after he done that,
He was iced
then
up for years.
he didn't go on the date with Peggy, right? And bear in mind, he only lips that girl who was trying to get with him at the base.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Peggy
yeah.
saw him and was like, "What you doing?"
I can't lie. Dating a babe's called Peggy is a magazine, bro.
Huh?
Dating a babe's called Peggy is a magazine.
Peggy's
bro.
Peggy.
Not in the 40s though. That makes perfect sense, Peggy.
Yeah,
No,
I
but
don't
she's
think
saying Peggy's
you're getting.
pegging you, fam.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Spicy.
Is this
Pegged by
the
Peggy.
temperature of the pod today?
Sorry, I think it's me. Sorry.
No, it's calm. We're here. We're live.
You're here for pegging.
Wow.
Sorry.
You got it, man.
That's why.
Captain. I'll be your Peggy to your Captain America. But yeah, and then after that he died, came back, and then but there was a scene where Black Widow asked him if he's been dating, and then he does say like here and there. So maybe he's been doing his thing.
And then Sharon
Might be
Carter as
lying.
well. He had that little dynamic with Sharon.
Yeah, that kind of made a little bit more sense. But I said it's like, wait a minute, but you liked her grandma.
That was weird. You just kissed her. No, it's her auntie.
Yeah, you lips her auntie, and now you're lips on her. Like, what? You just going through the whole family shit? What's going on? You know what I
Maybe
mean?
you want to get a taste of both worlds. You know what I'm saying. I just did a I did a stammer. Sorry.
Okay, let's not brand that as me,
Oh.
guys. My brand is my legs. I have great
The
legs.
silence. Oh my god.
What? Hey, run it up now.
We talking about. Oh my god.
If you're
There's a
not
good
watching
carbs.
this
There's a good
on
carbs.
any sort of
Right,
YouTube,
yeah, there's
We
a
talk
good
about-
carbs.
Hus is currently
Good carbs.
standing up trying to show
See
everybody's
some bad
calves,
carbs.
but nobody's
Alright.
No one
impressed
cares.
in the slightest.
Thank you.
Okay, we got a pod to record. Sit down.
Yeah, true. This is
Which other dynamics in the comic book sphere do we think would made sense or did make sense? I'm trying to think, man.
I really liked, even though I hate him. I
Oh.
hate him.
Ooh.
Like him as a character, just absolutely. Ugh.
You know what you did really well there? You built it up as well.
I know. So now you're intrigued.
Yeah.
Quill and Gamora.
Yeah, okay.
I really like them as a couple.
Oh, you do?
I do. Yeah. I hate him.
Why do you hate him?
Everyone argues with me about this. What he did.
Oh, Thanos.
He ruined the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, it's a
we
bomb.
could've- like no one had to die. No one had to die, and I'll live by that and stand by that. And everyone's like, oh, but da da da.
His
Doctor Strange said this,
emotions,
this,
oh
this.
my
I don't
God.
care. You have a mission. You have a mission to do. Finish it, and then be upset. Anyway,
Yeah.
Peter Quill and
Kyle
Gamora.
just said he died for Nash. But
Yeah,
he didn't literally. Did he
Well,
die? He did, didn't
He
he?
destroyed the whole world from
He
that
didn't
shit.
die. He
No,
didn't die.
you got
Like,
blipped.
no,
He blipped, innit?
He did.
Oh yeah, he got.
He
Yeah,
died
but
for
he came
Nash.
back.
Yeah.
But he did die for Nash. Yeah.
She wasn't even alive.
She wasn't.
Definition of
she
a
got
dead spice.
dropped. Yeah. So like, what are you gonna be? What are you gonna do? Like, she's not gonna come
Yeah,
back. She's already
100%.
dead. She's already off that cliff.
And the worst thing is,